Hi all, this is the guided practice 1. So we are in section 1.3, the first part, and we're going to go through some examples of simplifying some expressions. So our first one here is a subtraction problem. So remember, when we're subtracting two polynomials, we want to make sure that we distribute that negative. So we're going to take this negative sign right here in the middle, and we're going to distribute it to all three terms over here. So my first few terms are going to stay the same. So 2x cubed plus 5x minus 3. And then I'm going to distribute my negative. So going here to here, that's going to become plus x squared. From here to here becomes plus 7x. And from here to here becomes minus 5. And then I'm going to go ahead and look for like terms. So I see that there are two x terms and two constant terms. Constant meaning no variable with it. And so that means that x cubed is my highest power. Then x squared, so plus the x squared term. And then I've got the two blue ones, 12x and 7x becomes plus 12x. And negative 3 and negative 5 is negative 8. Okay, so that's our first one. Number 2, this one is multiplication. So I'm going to take each term in the first parentheses and multiply it by each term in the second. So I'm going to take the 2x cubed and multiply it by the 2x and the negative 4. That's going to give me 4x to the fourth and minus 8x cubed. Then I'm going to take the second term, so then minus x, and I'm going to distribute that to both pieces. So that will give me negative 2x squared and positive 4x. And then lastly, I'm going to take the plus 1, and I'm going to distribute that to both pieces. And that will give me plus 2x minus 4. Now that I have all my terms together, let's go ahead and look for like terms. The only two I see that are like terms are these two. And so we're going to combine those and keep everything else the same. So this is going to give me a final answer of 4x to the fourth minus 8x cubed minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 4. Remember, you can always go back and check if we have 3 terms in the first one times 2 terms in the second one. That means I should have 6 terms, 2 times 3, in my final answer before I combine like terms. All right, on to number 3. All right, something cubed. What this means is that I'm multiplying this, what's in parentheses, 3 times. So that's 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. So the way I'm going to tackle this is I'm going to take the first two first. So I'm going to multiply this one times this one. And that's 2x plus 1 squared. So you could use your shortcut here, or we can just multiply it out. So I'm going to take my 2x times both pieces. So that's going to give me 4x squared plus 2x. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the plus 1. So times the 2x and times 1. So that's going to give me plus 2x plus 1. Now, all of that is still times the 2x plus 1 because I didn't do anything with that. Okay, now if we combine like terms, what's in the first parentheses is 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. We're combining these two in the middle and multiplying that by 2x plus 1. Okay. All right, now to get my 6 terms, we take each of these in the first one times each of the terms in the second one. So my 4x squared gets multiplied first. So that's going to give me 8x cubed plus 4x squared. Then we take the 4x times the 2x and the plus 1. So that's going to give me 8x squared plus 4x. And then we're taking the plus 1 times each of those two. And that'll give me plus 2x plus 1. Then we clean it up by combining any of our like terms. So we've got an 8x cubed. I've got 2x squared terms, so that will give me 12x squared. And then we have 2x terms, so plus 6x, and then plus 1. Okay, so a lot more steps on that one, but still doable for us. All right, on to number 4. All right, here we have division. So we're dividing through by 3x squared. So when I do this, I share the division for each term in the numerator. So I have 18x to the fourth, and we're going to divide that by 3x squared. Minus 9x squared over 3x squared plus 3 over 3x squared. So I just took each piece in the numerator, each term, and divided it by the denominator. Then we go ahead and simplify. So we think numbers and then variables. So 18 over 3 is 6. X to the fourth over x squared, we can subtract or cancel 2 from each the top and the bottom. So if we cancel 2 from the bottom and 2 from the top, it becomes 6x squared. All right, 9 over 3 becomes 3, and the x squareds will cancel out. You have 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. And in the last one, the 3's will cancel, but I don't have anything to cancel that x squared with, so it will just stay a 1 in the top to hold the place and an x squared on the bottom. Okay.